Yo, yo.
Definitely press the mute button. Yeah. I was like, why is it's too quiet? It's too quiet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the word?
It's good, man. A lot of words, man, but we'll get to it. A lot of words. We will get to it though.
That's a fact. That's a
Oh, I
fact.
just feel where I'm not. Whoop, there we go.
All right, let's
Shit.
get this out to the peoples. I know it's been a
Get
while.
the cobwebs out of this. Make sure I'm pressing all the right buttons over here real fast.
That's a fact. Let's see who's on. Only Mrs. Lee in the building. What's going on?
And switch up the IG interface. Give me a second. Every time I'm on here to do some new shit. There we go.
They stay changing up the buttons and everything.
I ain't gonna lie, I got so tired of the changing. I just got it on auto updates now because like I used to get jammed up at like 8:02. And I was trying to do some shit and they wouldn't let me do it. I was like, damn, let me just put on auto updates, see what happened.
I feel you. Forgot all about my lighting over here. This just shows you how much I'm out of practice.
I'm hitting the live button to join it. It's not even letting me do that. Let's come on out. Ah man. 2026.
Starting off wonderfully, ain't it?
You know the vibes. The vibes. You know the fucking vibes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good. All right.
Give it some time. Let the people join in. Let my lighting get set up. All that's going on. Oh, be careful. Oh. You got room? No, you gotta put it behind there. Forgive me, y'all. My production assistant was late. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. I know. Hey, races don't gotta happen every year, yo. Just saying. When it's eval time, just bring up this date. Oh man! Every time it's time to re-up that package.
Yeah. Shit, I might even need that fan over here. Shit just got hot.
You say you felt that? So you felt that change in the temp?
Yeah. Open up that other window.
Mm-hmm. He said, get that cross ventilation ventilated. Yeah.
All right, cool. We got reinforcements coming. We're good.
All right,
man. Yep, man. It's 8:36. Let's get into it. Might as well get the things going on, man. Listen, it's 2026, y'all. Welcome.
Official.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Shout out to everybody who is tuning in. Listen, every Wednesday, I'm Senor Lee. This is my man Ken Kapnick.
Outside, even when I don't want to be outside.
Yeah, man. And every Wednesday, man, we are here 8-ish. Wednesday evening.
I mean, good thing we in your back pocket. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to go far away. We ain't have to make that wait online. You know what I'm saying? You have to wait in the cold and none of that. Unless you're at a train station or a bus stop. I apologize. Yep. But you know what I'm saying? But hopefully in the confines of your home, we appreciate you. But it's Wednesday, man. Hump Day vibes activated for the new year.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Every Wednesday we are here, you know, as black men, fathers, professionals. You know what I mean? Just out here thriving and surviving, brother. Thriving and surviving.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. But it's 2026, man. We closed up the show a little earlier last year. You know what I mean? Life was life, and so a lot to catch up on.
But it's good. It's good to vacation. Especially unexpected vacations are always better than planned vacations. I've come to find out. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're forced vacations, you don't want those. But unexpected vacations are usually good for many reasons. Whether it's time to be productive, learn some shit, educate yourself, self awareness time, mental health time, are mostly just more task than time. So I mean, you got to make the balance though. But hey, we back, man. We back. If you missed us, should have called somebody, man. Should have called us.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So before we get into, how we both closed out the year, as we always start this show, man, how are you doing? What's going on?
I'm doing good, brother. Doing good, all in all. Everything's on a good trajectory as far as where I wanted to be versus a month ago. I'm heading in that direction.
Nice.
Both kind of personal and professional life for the most part. You know what I mean? Everything's working out at the same time. But yeah, man. This is the first Christmas that, hey, man, I didn't need that new shoe, man. I didn't need it. I didn't need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't need it. Like I seen it. I had some extra money in my pocket. I looked at it. I said, "You got my size too?" And I was like, "What? Damn! I never got the size." Yeah. You know what? You know what? I'm good anyway, man. It's good to know you got it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got up out of there, but felt like an adult, like walking out of Foot Locker with no bag, no, or nothing for me in the bag anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a good moment for myself. But outside of that, man, doing good. Mental health is in a good state. Won't give it a full 100, but it's definitely at a passing rate. I say high 70s, low 80s.
Fair enough.
I mean, pass the test. But how you doing, my brother? How's the new year going into this year? Mm-hmm. First 7 days treating you so far, brother?
Oh man, definitely in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Holidays were great, even though I was under the weather. Definitely, I hope everybody is doing okay out there. I heard this flu A was out there just capturing people left and right, invading homes.
I was a victim.
Yeah, but other than that, man, holidays were great. Starting off the first couple of days, just real chill. A lot's going on professionally, but I think I'm in a better headspace this year, preparing for everything. And then, man, personally, man, everything has been lovely. We'll get into a bit of the end of the year, how that was, but right now, doing good, man, doing good.
So, happy to hear, man. I'm gonna take it back, not too far back, but like right before the New Year's, before leading up to Christmas, my brother, like you learn some things. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me personally, I learned a lot about my kids. The oldest one, she knows sin ain't real, right? So cool, we ain't got to worry about that. But the two younger ones, they still got some Santa sauce on them. You know what I'm saying? So, and, the whole clean your room, go to bed thing. Hey, put the tablets down. From January to November, it's tough getting those things across. You know what I'm saying? But come December though, it's like, yo, do you need me to tell Santa that? Oh, I forgot Daddy got the hotline to Santa. Tablets buttoned up. You know what I mean? Showers was Amy had to tell, no shower reminders was happening in December. You know what I'm saying? It was just doing it to do it. I was like, oh, Santa threats are still kind of working on the kids. All right. I'm gonna see how this works. But yeah, I did find out my kid responds to threats differently when it's coming from another source. They don't respect my threat directly no more. So I was giving indirect threats via Santa. Shit worked like a charm. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find like a mascot for January, because now I'm back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, my kids responded to threats via third party. Well.
All right. Hey, listen, man, whatever works. You know what I'm saying? At this point, whatever works. Yeah, definitely Christmas this year was a little tough approaching, right? First year without mom, but and then it was the first year that Shay, for those who don't know my wife, this is her first year with her mom being in Florida, because usually every year, the day before Christmas, we go over there, drink, have a good time, watch shows, all that. So we had a little thing here. It was just me, Shay, her sister, Victoria and Darius, and we all just kind of kept each other company. It was good vibes. Darius is interesting. Like I am thankful for him because he knows exactly what he wants, right? He's not one of those kids that give you like 8 different things on the list and be like, just surprise me. You know what I mean? Like he's like, nah, I want this, and this. Don't do that. To hell with that. You know what I mean? Like he's very direct. And as I've said on the show towards the end of last year, he's really into plants now. So he was really just concerned about, getting them to grow right, getting the right materials, the right soil, and all of that. But he still has this thing with his dinosaur toys, and I'm conflicted about it, right? Because they tell you that at a certain point, kids should not be messing with toys, but he just really has this fascination with dinosaurs, and I had to think to myself, how much closer is he gonna get to his creativity other than like AI and coding in the future? Other than toys, because I remember when I had like the GI Joes and the wrestlers and all that. That was where my creativity really took over.
Yeah.
So it was having that delicate balance of like, all right, let's get them the toy, but also remind them that you got to think towards the future of how you're going to grow into your
Hmm.
passion for dinosaurs.
Hmm. What was the solution? You came up with one, or it was still a work in progress?
No, he definitely got the toy.
Okay.
He got at least like two toys. I think he even got one more on the way.
Okay.
But yeah, we're trying to find that delicate balance with him where he starts to look at what are those options as far as career paths. If this botanist thing doesn't fully take over,
Mhm.
what he can do with that.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I would never want a kid to like be relieved the toys like in its totality. You know what I mean? Like you meet like shit. Even adults got PS5s. You know what I'm saying? Like to some capacity. Like I still am a fan of Legos. Like you know what I mean? Like the adult shit. The got to be 18 and up sets. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm still a fan of those. So
Uh,
yeah. Yeah. Don't don't strip little man of his kiddom yet. You know what I'm saying? Let him rock out, man. Let him rock out for a little bit longer. But
yeah. No.
yeah, man, the transition into what you want to be in life though, it is going to be a cool little caveat trying to figure out a gray area where you both are happy at it. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't feel like you like undervaluing his thought process, and he don't think y'all playing me. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man now. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be a good transition over the next few years.
Absolutely, absolutely. Similar to you, we had to go into a sneaker store to get him ready for his New Year's Eve outfit. So it was interesting having that first like father son walk through the store moment, like which
Mhm.
type of sneakers you like, because now it's his taste, right? I had zero
Mhm.
input. I just said they got to be black. That's it.
Mhm.
So he actually picked a decent pair of Air Forces with a gray check. You know what I'm saying? Some
Okay,
gray
okay.
interior. It was cool. So he didn't fully choose violence, but he was definitely in a dark place.
That's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't go full violence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
hey, it's okay to peek through the window every so now and then, you know what I mean? Malcolm
yeah.
X type vibes, but yeah, you never want to go full shiesty on them. You don't want to do that. You don't want
He
to do
said, "Don't go full shiesty." I
that.
love
Never go full shiesty on 'em.
it.
But outside of Christmas, anything else on Christmas? I was gonna ask you how your New Year's was.
Yeah, nah, Christmas was real calm, real cool. The movies, all that stuff. Stranger Things definitely, dominated the house around that time. That
Mm-hmm.
was cool. Yep.
Yeah. I caught up, did it all. You know what I'm saying? We banged it out in like a good 2.5 weeks. Not gonna lie to you, when we get to it though, yeah, got some, I got some bitter news on that, bro. Family hurt my heart, but we'll
Okay,
get to it. We'll get to it though. We'll get to it.
I got you.
Um, but
Uh,
for New Year's was cool though. You rocked out. What y'all do?
yeah, man. So New Year's, yeah, New Year's was tough. You know what I'm saying? 1 year anniversary of mom passing.
Shouts
So
RIP.
yeah, man, definitely that morning had to hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? It was like real overwhelming in the beginning.
Mhm.
So I was in there for probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Just I had Pain by Fabulous on repeat for probably about 10 minutes,
Not a
just
bad
trying to work
choice.
through all the thoughts or everything, you know what I mean? But I always remember that she's with me. And I was having a great conversation with one of my mentors, Frank, about just looking back at everything and looking at the year in its totality, and always just sometimes feeling like I'm on the outside looking in, like, should I be grieving more? Should I be, crying more, whatever? And
Mhm.
he shared some really good advice with me, like, everybody grieves differently. You know what I mean? And there's no rule book on this, there's no textbook. It's really just, however you work through it is how you're meant to work through it.
Mhm.
And what I'm saying, what will be will be. I appreciate all of y'all for being my support system. Love you dearly, brother.
Mhm. You're right
Uh
now. You're right now.
but, yeah. But after that, man, threw on the outfit. Me and the family went over to Denise's house, man, had a
Nice,
great
nice.
time. Got to see This guy, he's like an amazing chef, man. He actually cooked up paella in front of us. And it's like, yo, bro.
It's super fresh.
Like I was there from the minute he first added the chicken in this big ass frying pan. Shout out to Major and Denise for this one. So we was in the garage, cigars, all that shit, and we was just watching him from the minute he was setting everything up to the minute they brought that big ass pan into the house. When I tell you that line was like some fresh sneaker release.
That's it should be. It should be. I felt bad for the last person in the line. He's like, that's a big scoop. That's a big scoop he giving out up there. I was like, I hope everybody getting them side scoops. Like, you know?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh man. Listen. Last 5, 6, 7 years, cable has been dissolved out of homes. You know what I'm saying? So when it's New Year's Eve time, I'm talking countdown, like 11:59 in them seconds. Like you check the phone, it's like I should say 12, but nobody said nothing. I'm just like I ain't see shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But listen, man, if you got the streaming service at the crib, you gotta be careful when you host it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause everybody's a stickler for time, especially on New Year's Eve. That's the only time people try to be on time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you count down 10, you hear explosions outside, and so you go, hey, 7, like 6, like everybody happy. You head across the street. You like,
yeah.
All right, y'all, man. We missed it, but Happy New Year, man. Hugs, kisses, you know what I mean? But we gotta get used to this 90-second delay, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's a whole thing. I be watching games. That's why now I put my phone to the side or I turn notifications off if I'm watching a basketball game because that shit has happened, right? I'm there. Yeah. I'm watching. What was it? The other day it was like I think KD against the Suns, and I'm watching the game. I'm like, oh, I think it would be dope if they give it to KD. All of a sudden, I see it pop up on my phone. KD hits the game winner. I'm like, what?
It said they still down 2 on my watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he said, what did I miss? Like damn. Like, oh yeah, it's brutal. And watching live and pay-per-view shit, just put the phone down. It's gonna hurt your feelings.
Yo, man, real talk. But shout out to everybody checking in, man. I see y'all on IG. Shout out to Tanya. My man Frank is in the building. What's up, Frank? SKL, what's good with you? Shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X. Hopefully we get back on TikTok soon. Now that America owns it.
Yeah, man, it's back. You know what I'm saying? As long as we ain't got no Venezuelan connects with that, we be all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be all right. Too soon? Your man's in Brooklyn. Like, is it too soon?
Never too soon. Never too soon on FCP. Never too soon.
Your man's in Brooklyn. I'm like, they really bring everybody downtown. That's crazy.
Yeah,
he ain't never sold an eighth over there. He ain't got no business being in downtown Brooklyn. But that's going fat. That's going fat.
Man. All right, let's wrap this up because I do have a question for you. I got several questions for you on that one, but we'll get into that.
I miss you, man. One other thing right before New Year's Eve, we did the Kwanzaa crawl as well out in Brooklyn. Yes. It was super dope, super fun. We woke up that day of though, and it definitely said snow in the forecast, and I was like, that's why you don't pay for tickets in advance. I was just like, God damn, what's a brother to do? But it did say when it hit the streets to like 6, 7. I'm like, I'd be having a slant on it. It might be like 8. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's 6. That was my brother. It was like 6:02. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, y'all. They said, are we going to the third stop? I looked up and said, yeah. It's sticking to the fitted, man. The snow's sticking, y'all. Listen, man, happy Kwanzaa, man. I got nothing more for y'all, brother. Like, I got nothing more for y'all, man. Hugs and kisses. We out, man. I see y'all when I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get home safe. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to make it home in this state. Like, the rum punch is punching. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let me get up out of here. But all I know is a real good turnout. Familiar spots from last year.
Okay.
I had no issues, no Ramel was able to pick up the tickets beforehand, so I made them at the first spot because unfortunately I was running late. So that worked out, you know what I mean? But after that, it was smooth sailing, man. It was smooth sailing, but a lot of fun this year.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, man. That flu sat my ass down for like Christmas to New Year, like the day before New Year's when I was just starting to feel a bit normal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out to the organizers of Kwanzaa Crawl. If you do not know, it is a great way that the organizers use to support Black-owned businesses within Brooklyn. Amazing event, amazing people, and I'm glad it was a good time, man. Shit.
Nice.
So before we leave the holiday festivities, closing out 2025, I do have a question for you and everybody tuning in tonight. What are you leaving in 2025?
What am I leaving? High expectations. I think I'm leaving that in last year. I'm trying to keep my current personal expectations even keel, so to speak. I don't want to shoot too high mentally because I am a half empty glass kind of person. You know what I'm saying? As far as trying not to get too ahead of myself with things, but some things I did get ahead of myself with this past year and it didn't come to fruition. So I was a little down about that. So, you know what I mean? Readjust the focus lens, you know what I mean? But I will try to keep my overly high expectations in the past. I don't want to bring those with me. Trying to bring those back down to life and maximize those so I could push them a little further for next year. You know what I'm saying? But I think high expectations of certain things, I'm gonna just leave it the wayside, brother. It don't be working out. It don't be working out.
No, I feel you. You're absolutely right. Yep.
How about you? How about you? Anything you want to commit to leaving in December of 2025?
I want to leave those small bad habits that are not beneficial in 2025. You know what I mean? Things as simple as, you know what I'm saying, unnecessary arguments. You know what I mean? I definitely want to cut down more on, you know, the snacking, the liquor, anything that really just doesn't benefit to a longer life or doesn't benefit to putting more M's in the bank. That I want to stray away from that. So far, I've been okay with that. The real test is going to be, and this is another thing, you know, that's why he's my mentor. This is another thing I was talking about with Frank. Another thing is going to be a test of when I'm out and about with other people, how I'm going to do with that. You know what I mean?
The test.
But yeah, I want to do that this year just to see, you know, what it does for me, not just on a financial, spiritual level, but on a personal level, because it does cause a lot of stress, right? You have an unnecessary argument with somebody. Now you got to worry about, all right, is it going to be awkward the next time we're around each other? What the hell did we even argue about? It was stupid. And then just little things, feeling like shit the next day after having like 3 or 4 shots. You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
That's a fact. Even when, not that, like for drinking, as far as alcohol, it would not that it would be tough for me to cut out. I don't do it enough to cut it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I might have like 2 good drinks a month. Yeah. And that might be hey, to some that might be excessive as is. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I wasn't doing much. And as I got older, I know to drink water in between these drinks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the body hydrated. You know what I'm saying? So on my side with that, if I said I would try to aim for it, it wouldn't be much to really downgrade on. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do anything. Not that I needed to make my life better, but I like to be really boring. Like, you know on that one Saturday a month, it's like, damn, you're not doing nothing, brother. It's like, you know what I mean? But I feel you. But sugar, though, for sure. I got sugar in all forms and assets. You gotta cut it out. It's bad for you in every shape and form. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta cut it.
I hear you. Shout out to Tanya, man. She said, I'm not leaving behind, but she realized she's not carrying the load of life on her own. God's grace and mercy is. Love that.
Salute. So, yeah, it's not. Yeah, your life is just not on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's good to realize that. It's funny. It's been in a few bathrooms as far as like family members that I've been through. A lot of them have this one saying with the sand as far as you see two sets of footprints walking, then it's just one step. It's like, oh, you disappeared. What you say? That was when I carried you, my son. It's like, oh shit, you've always been there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but nah, for real. Like, it's not a road walked alone. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
just work it, believe in the higher power. It'll get you where you got to go.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, man. Moving on to awareness and acknowledgement segment. And then I do want to circle back to the question. Looks like it'll be perfect with politics as usual. Yesterday was January 6th, man. Most of you may remember the January 6th riots. A year from when Trump pardoned over 1,000 rioters. He has flipped the legacy of the January 6th attack by pardoning rioters, punishing law enforcement officials, and placing insurrectionists in high ranks. This was said by Representative Jamie Raskin. How you feeling, brother?
This is right up Trump's alley. He's been flipping shit for the last 12 months, habitually. He's flipping shit. He's flipping new shit weekly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm almost desensitized to it, a little numb from it as far as, oh, he's doing this today or this week. Like, oh, he's just capturing presidents. All right. You got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got no more words for it other than, hold tight. You know what I'm saying? This is the end of year one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got at least a good 36 months until they can do at least some midterms until something might start to take place. But hold tight, man. If you thought this year was bumpy, oh man, you need some shock absorbers for this upcoming 2026. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. So unfortunately, not surprised anymore.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And that's a perfect segue into politics as usual. Before we get into the topics we got here, since you did bring up Venezuela, I had read something that there was a predictive market under a platform called Poly Markets. And supposedly there was a predictive market. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's similar to when you place a bet on like FanDuel or anything like that. You're pretty much saying that something will happen. And if it does happen within whatever time frame they set, you're supposed to win money. So supposedly Poly Market had this thing up where they said the U.S. would invade Venezuela. And there were a lot of people on this platform who actually placed the bet saying, yes, they would. But it seems like there is a lot of uproar because Poly Market is saying, well, they didn't technically invade Venezuela.
Oh, no. It's not what we're not going to do. I put up 50 cash, bitch. I want my money. Yeah. He said U.S. bombs was on Venezuelan soil. If that's not an invasion, my boy, like what is? Like, no. Poly Market, like, it was just a tip, man. It's like what? You're not gonna do that. So they gotta give whoever their money, man.
Yeah.
They put the bet out, they gotta honor it.
I'm telling you, man. This reminds me a lot of New Year's Eve, man. Another thing I'm trying to cut out too, definitely cutting out is this FanDuel bullshit. But Wemby was on the verge of 40 points and 16 rebounds. It was guaranteed. He went into the fourth quarter, was like 8 minutes left. He already had 36 points and 13 rebounds. You know, I had that shit laid up because I told you that shit to the T. All of a sudden, my leg. Oh, damn.
This time restrict mother. Yeah. Nasty work.
That shit, Kenny. I ain't even get mad. I was like, that's how I go. Like,
that's how I go.
He was streaking that entire game. He was trending that entire game towards having a tremendous game. Think about it. This is the revenge game from when the Knicks beat them to win the midseason chip. So he's giving them the business.
He was. Played his ass off.
Tell him go down.
He said, "Put something in the shoe." Excuse me.
Yeah.
Who is this? What's that? So, yeah. Put rocks
Yeah,
in the
brother.
shoe.
Yeah. So this is the equivalent to me. This is the equivalent to that. I'm pretty sure when those people who placed that predictive market future contract for that saw this, they were in a crazy way happy because it's still nasty work. But yeah, Polymarket came back and said, sorry, technically it wasn't an invasion.
Like I need to see their definition though. I ain't gonna hold you. I need to see their definition of what invasion is. It's like they got to be there longer than an hour to be invading. Like what? They putting time on us. But Polymarket, I look into that one. That's funny.
Yeah, Polymarket, man. Check it out. All right, politics as usual, man. We are starting with this will be a mix of, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on FCP as well. The one big bill that people call beautiful, but it's not, will be a revenue nightmare for the healthcare ecosystem. Now, what does that mean? Well, because of this new bill, there is supposed to be a 12% spending cut towards healthcare. This is a raft of Trump administration policies that are expected to put more pressure on the health systems. It imposes new work requirements on Medicaid recipients and changes eligibility for legally residing non-citizens. The city's Department of Social Services anticipates 800,000 city residents will lose Medicaid coverage and another 150,000 will lose insurance from limits to the state's essential plan, New York's health plan for low-income residents. A large portion of those residents will likely rely on health and hospitals for care.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Yep. What's the deadline for this? To put a date on it?
It's actually, that's a good question. I'll get back to you on that one. I think the preparations are still in place for this cut. I do know that at least for the essential plans, this is through the individual marketplace. So this is where, if you are low income, you go through the individual marketplace to get a plan that's a little bit more flexible for the healthcare needs that you have. And you also get tax credits. So that's another thing that, remember when there was that, when the government shutdown happened, that was one of the things that the Democrats were really trying to push. And they're still trying to push that, right? We're probably in the precipice of another shutdown if nothing's solved by January 30th. So, yeah, man, tough times.
Sure. All right. 2026 with a bang. All right. But yeah, shit, 800,000. I wonder how many people are on Medicaid in the city. I assume it's in the millions, but that's a big cut of any chunk. But all right, see how that goes.
Yeah, and then that number, you think about how many people who are pending. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother ball game. But yeah, man, we'll keep watching that. A lot of healthcare systems are making some severe steps, taking some drastic action in some cases, but business is business. We'll see how it goes for New York. But another question I got for you, man. When's the last time you mail someone a letter?
It was work related. It was a check to get something going, so I don't know if that counts. But we do got a little roll of stamps. You got to find it. Like you forget where it is every time you need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But physical mail, unless you're talking Amazon returns. I'll be in UPS like, yo, y'all said y'all go put your own box, right? Cool.
Right.
Thank you. Put the barcode up. Thank you. Yeah. I'm out of here. But mailing something on my behalf. Yeah, I don't think I sent a personal letter or something. Like to Dante when he was behind them. You know what I mean? So he's been home for some time. So yeah, it's been a while, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's been a while. How about you? When was your last personal mailing?
Same as you, man. Amazon return or shit. I'd have to take it back a decade when I was slinging sneakers. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
That was probably it. But some interesting stuff has come out in regards to some postal changes that were added, and this really is going to impact those who probably have deadlines that require you to give proof when you actually sent mail.
Okay.
This is actually a United States Postal Service rule change, section 608.11, if you're technical, to the domestic mail manual, fundamentally changing how postmarks are dated. So now there's processing date versus drop off date, right? The official postmark is now based on the date of the first automated processing at a USPS facility, not the day you actually drop the mail in the box.
They're moving the goalposts, man. Who asked for this update? Like nobody. It wasn't bothering nobody. You know how many times I'll call the bill collector the day the bill is due, and they said nothing but thank you. They said, whoa. Today's the day. I was like, yeah, that's why I'm calling y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't calling y'all tomorrow. Like, it's today. Like, come on.
Yeah. So I gotta give credit to Akia. Shout out to her. We had her on the show. She sent me this. Because where she works in our department, she deals a lot with making sure that Medicaid and Medicare get all the information they need in a timely fashion. So now the postmark pitfall, pretty much the challenge behind all of this, because of the centralized processing and slower schedules, there is now a larger unpredictable gap between mailing a document and when it is officially postmarked. Now, you heard me mention earlier about the impact on deadlines. This change affects time-sensitive filings, including court submissions, tax returns. Think about ballots. We're getting ready for midterms, and Medicare paperwork, like I mentioned just now, where timely mailing is required. And then it even focuses on healthcare risks. Delays can lead to denied healthcare appeals, loss of coverage, or billing disputes, since payers and regulators rely heavily on postmark dates.
And listen, anytime you do have to mail something, it's usually important. So you're usually walking into a post office to whether it be a certified mail or something to some extent where you want a receipt, you want a tracking number. Like, do you want them to sign for it? It's like, how much? No, just give me the tracking. Tracking's good.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need all of that. But yeah, if you are someone that needs something on a deadline and you walk to the corner and pull the blue mailbox, the latch down and drop it in there.
Yeah.
No, that's Russian roulette. You don't know what's happening in that box. I don't even know when they collect that anymore. I assume it's still daily, but hey, if it's important walking into the post office, get a little receipt, get a little 16-digit tracking number, man. Just for everybody, just put yourself at ease. You know what I mean? Have some point of reference. Don't go all willy-nilly, just walk into the corner and just pray for the best.
Yeah. The only thing I'll add to that is definitely you want to build in some leeway time for physical mailings, just adding on to what Kenny said. And then you want to consider using affidavits of service to prove when a document was actually sent. So let's say you work at an organization and you have couriers that come and pick up stuff. You definitely want to make sure you get something documented, signed, whatever, that shows when you actually handed it to them. So if anything goes wrong, the turnaround time should be on them. But this was one of those little nuance changes that can really have a significant impact. It really kind of highlights what this new administration has done. They've gone after those small little sections, those little rules that you really don't pay attention to, but they know in the long run they can lead to something else that's more impactful. So make sure you pay attention to this if you do a lot of mailing and have a lot of deadlines.
The fact that they cut the fat off that industry a bit, as far as the amount of workers there to actually get that work done. So they made it lean and said, "Yo, now that lean, you gotta watch your carbs too." It's like, come on, man. Yeah, y'all killing me.
Yeah.
They're doing it. They're doing it though.
Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna move over to a little random question segment, man. We're gonna have a little fun with everybody. Once again, shout out to everybody checking in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X. Hit us in the chat, man. Let us know where you're coming from. Don't forget to subscribe. Once again, shout out to Tanya, Only Mrs. Lee, SKL, and A-Dub on the check-in and IG. My brother.
True.
You are out on the first date.
Okay, better well.
Now, normally, normally, right? You know what I mean? You have a set etiquette to the type of questioning you would have on a first date. But give me an example of a random question that would still be useful for you on your first date.
Rando. What is a habit that you are proud of right now in your life? Depending on where this goes, shit, it could be one of those. Check, please. Yeah, let's wrap this up. She has no ambition, none. Let's get this check going. You say, you want to split? Nah, I'll take this one. I'm never gonna ghost this right here. That's a good one, just to kind of get somebody's kind of mental space without prying too much, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think another good question might be, everybody's very soon I get my life together, da 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 da. Mm-hmm. If you're on a date with somebody and you don't really know them, you don't know if their life is together now or working on it, or they already got it together and this is the life that they're living now, it might be good to ask, like, hey, what does having your life together look like to you?
Mm-hmm.
Like what's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's another gauger. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like having my life together, like an 800 credit score. It's like, okay, I like that. Like, now are we far from there or not too much?
Right?
Okay, just throw it out there. Good to know. You know what I mean? But I think those are good testers, just trying to gauge somebody as far as where they are, what they're doing with their life, without being too evasive. It's the first date. You know what I mean? How about you? You got a good first date question?
Yeah, man. I thought a lot about this. Mine's is very direct, but for me, it's very beneficial. Do you like cardio?
Oh, that's a two-way question.
You know what I mean?
Go on.
You know what intrigued. I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now, there is a weird punchline that can come from that, right? Because if she says, yeah, it's like, oh, because you've been running in my mind all night. No, that's not what it is.
The layup. That was bad. That was the layup.
My angle with this is there's a certain type of energy that comes with someone who likes cardio. You know what I mean? Someone who likes cardio it's the perfect sign that you're going to have someone who really is just out there as far as being adventurous, being athletic, just really like into just that deep thought that comes with running or being in an activity that you gotta love cardio to be. If they don't, their answer, it's not a deal breaker, but their answer will be interesting, because let's go with medium and then like the lower level from there. Medium could be like, you know what, I try to get my cardio in every now and then, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not a big hit person. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do the elliptical for a bit. I'm more Pilates girl or whatever the case may be, yada, yada, yada. Now, that next tier is like, oh, no, I'm not with the cardio at all. Now it's up to me, because in my eyes, that says a lot about their energy. You know what I mean? That says a lot about their energy. It's not a judgment of who they are as a person, but it does let me know that there is something there that when they ain't got the energy for something, they're done. Like that's it. They're not about it. They're not going to get into it. You can't force them to do it. It is what it is. Now, it doesn't mean they won't make a great partner, but it lets me know when I'm potentially getting into it.
It's 2026, my brother. You know the answer you're going to get, though, right? As soon as you be like, hey, so do you like cardio? Being real friendly, real, engaging, like, fork is going to drop from on the other side of the table. You're like, call me fat? You're like, oh, no, that's not. Hold on. I know you did the mashed potatoes for the side. I'm not judging. I'm not. You got the cheese and the bacon on there. I'm not judging. I'm just asking if you like cardio.
So you know what? That's a great answer too, because now I know, depending on if they say, "Nah, I'm just kidding," now I know if they're easily offended or if they got a sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't want a sensitive Susie over there. You don't want this, right? You know what I mean?
Right. To me, it's one of those questions that breaks a lot of barriers right away. You know what I mean? Right away, because it lets you know what's their relationship with the word cardio. And hey, listen, I get it. Like sometimes it's a make or break world out here. You know what I mean? Some of you are with the person you love. Some of you are with the person you're stuck with. Some of you are by yourselves. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you know, I just found that would be a crazy random but useful first date question, man. But listen, yo, let us know in the chat what would be a random first date question that you would ask that you'd find beneficial, or have you been asked a random question on a first date? And let us know, you know, what it was, how you felt. We want to know.
I hear you. I got another super random question for you.
All right.
When the day comes and we all do transition, right? So it's on everybody's doorstep, unfortunately. Do you think you continue to age in the afterlife, or would you remain that age for eternity?
I mean, I would hope I could, like, I could go back to the age that I liked. You know what I'm saying?
You think you go to get a dealer's choice?
Yeah, like I don't want to go to. Yeah, like I don't want to go to heaven with lower back pain. You know what I'm saying? Like take me back to maybe like 22, 23. I was still spry. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? Like,
I was curious because I would appreciate if you continue to get older. Like when you ever did get up there, I'd be like, you know, how old are you now, brother? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm 107. You know, it's like, what? You look great, man. You're like, yo, the water up here is clean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like maybe one of those. But then, you know, my dumb ass, you know, I'm thinking about the dark side of shit. Those kids that didn't make it. It's like, oh man, I don't want to have this conversation. It was like, oh, it's you. He told me he was gonna be coming this week. I got some questions. He's like, shit, I did not. It's a few. Like some people gonna be like, what's a few of y'all up here? Like, you know what I mean? But y'all kept growing. Okay, not what I thought. But yeah, just some dark, sad humor there. But I was curious to know if you kept going, or you just kind of where you at, or if you get a deal. I would prefer a dealer's choice though. If I could, that'd be dope. Man, that'd be dope.
Oh yeah, like everybody go running to the Michael Jackson concert, and I'm late because when I bent down and now my back is out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now I got to be late to the concert. I'm late everywhere. Like it's not making any sense, man. Like I want to be mobile, limber. You know what I'm saying? When I get up there and it's Michael Jackson and then James Brown go on and then Tupac come out and Biggie. Nah, man, I want to be there. I want to enjoy it.
Let Aaliyah close that shit. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. All right. I'm mad at that.
All right, man. We're gonna move over into a segment that we like to call "This Can't Be Life," y'all. And we actually got two very interesting videos that we're gonna show y'all. This first one, very interesting, real New York style, man. Let's play the video for him, Kenny.
It'd be nice if it played, right? All right. Hold on, they chop. Let me start this over. There we go. Oh, okay. How's that zip up? The thickest laces ever. College tough though. College tough.
If you've ever wondered why,
hold on, Jesus Christ! It like bled into the other one. Back to the Timbo boot. Listen, all he's missing is a New York fitted at this point. You know what I'm saying? It looks warm as hell. Looks very onesie-ish. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving onesie vibes. But yeah, man. I couldn't do it, man. I don't got the courage. I don't got the courage. I don't have the courage.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in black, but I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely AI for the win, and we know we're not talking about the one with the braids. Listen, when I first saw this, I was just I thought the same thing as you, right? The NY fitted would have definitely, completed the look, but this is definitely something that really would. I think I could see a couple people wearing this, maybe back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this would make it now, but I definitely think in the 90s this would have been a thing. Would you rock this back in your heyday?
Like if I was with the squad and we all had like different team, because like my man had the beef and Brock joint, my other man had the black joint. You know what I'm saying? I had the, had to get the wheat joint. I don't know. We probably could pull it off as a trio or something, but I don't like once it's on, you can't take it off. There's obviously no laces on this. I mean, no zips on this. It's just a lace lock, right?
That's a fact.
And yeah, I'm definitely getting chopped cheese juice all over this by accident. So I can't. It's like, you know how hard it is to get that shit off your boot? Like, oh man, that shit never coming out.
Yeah, this definitely look like a Brownsville vigilante. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely like rescuing people from street rats and shit. Like, sure. I could definitely.
Sure.
This is a comic book, man.
AI is winning.
Yeah, but shout out to the people being very creative with the AI apps, man. I like this one, man. This one is really cool. All right.
What's going on with this next one, though?
Yeah, man. So this next one we're about to get into, we're calling this one plus size fee at the club. Let's check out this story, see what she says, and then we'll get into it.
If the shit play. What the fuck?
If you've ever wondered why people say Miami tests friendships and Vegas tests relationships, let me tell you about my New Year's Eve last night. 4 of us get ready to go out. I already DM'd the promoter for Vendom, so that way he said we can get in, there'll be alcohol, no, wait at the door, everything's all good. We pull up, one of my friends is plus size, and they tell her that she has to pay $300 at the door.
That's fucked up. That's hella fucked up.
We all thought we were going to have an expense-free night, so no one wanted to pay for the $300 entry fee. We spent over 2 hours trying to figure out if we're going to split it. Can she put on her credit card? Whether we're just going to leave, go to another club, like literally just doing everything. And we spent over 2 hours plotting and planning and strategizing. Finally, we're 10 minutes before New Year's Eve, and I personally did not want to spend my New Year's Eve sitting on the curb. So I asked my friend, would you be willing for us to pay for your Uber to go back home so you can watch the ball drop, watch fireworks, and be safe?
Solo?
So that way we can at least go into the club before midnight.
You bitches. You bitches.
She turned to me and says, I'll get in that Uber, but once I do, we are not friends anymore.
Yeah. And now you can't trust your clothes at the crib because she's there, and you can't have that. Like, we can't let the fat girl in the house with all that shit. That was tough. Was it 200 or 300? 300 was steep.
300, bro. I've never
airplane's not even doing that.
Now I think I'm qualified to talk about this at least from about 2008. You know what I'm saying? 05 to about like 2008, 2009. I've never seen a woman get charged that much money, because usually promoters want women in the club.
Yeah.
So and it didn't matter what size they came in. Didn't matter. Women in the club, men gonna come in, drink, and have a good time.
Right.
So this one, it seemed a bit far-fetched, but it's definitely funny to talk about, because let's say this is 100% accurate, right? Because right now it's alleged.
Mm-hmm.
The gall, the boldness to look your friend in the eye and be like, yo, listen.
We've been thinking.
You gonna get in this Uber, right? Because we already, like, we here.
Yeah, we dress.
But you can't pay, like, you want to really pay $300. I was like, that's crazy. The gall to only focus on that instead of looking at the promoter like, get the fuck out of here. No, why the hell does she have to pay? That's wild, bro. If that is real, that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, none of her friends got her back. Yeah, I would.
None.
Your whole friend group is trash. Whole friend group. You gotta throw them all out, start over when you get back home. Mm-hmm. That's nuts. That's a wild cover. That's a wild cover to get in, but still.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I was
and not for nothing. Outside of that, her leaving the house with the thought, like, yeah, we plan on having what'd you say? An expense-free night on New Year's Eve. He wasn't gonna pay for nothing tonight. Like, nothing. Like, other than this Uber, like, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, all right, but
you know what though? I don't put that past females, because it could really go that way.
It probably that's probably 7 out of 10 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where nothing has to be paid for on. Like, I didn't even reach my wallet tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be one of those. Like, but that, like, being out with a group though, and it's like holiday on the low, New Year's, you're not gonna. I didn't think y'all was gonna pay for your coat check and nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah, man. Definitely had me on some of your Alexa play "Real Friends" by Kanye West, because I was just like, this shit is wild. Now the crazy thing about this is there's actually a response to this. There's supposedly, allegedly, the plus size friend has a response. Shout out to, I think I forgot who sent it to me. It took too long, right? Like, she's trying to explain herself, but there's a couple things wrong in the video. Number one, sounds like
from the neck up. Was it from the neck up? The video?
No. She's actually showing herself from the waist up.
Okay.
And from what I saw, I didn't get why a promoter would charge her $300, but that's just my eyes. Who knows? I'll send it to you after this, brother. But as she's there recording, it just sounds like she's making up the story. I've seen better acting on Love and Hip Hop. But she was just like,
this was a Zeus special. Okay.
Man, definitely. So I was just kind of there, like, I couldn't listen to the entire story. She was taking too fucking long. But if you haven't seen this, make sure you go check out the video, and then definitely go look for the response and let us know what you think, man. I mean, this shit is interesting if it's true.
That's crazy. Yeah, but it might be like whenever we get back to the States, wherever home is, though. Oh man, she might have to air out like entire cribs. Like, yo, don't y'all ever call me for nothing. But that's nasty work. The friend group, nonetheless, that's nasty work. Nasty work.
All right, man. So yeah, man, that's This Can't Be Life segment. 2 videos that definitely caught our radar over the past week. We are going to make a nice switch into the entertainment segment, and I think everybody's really going to love this first person that we're talking about, Nick Darnell, aka The Grinch. This man has taken over TikTok. He's an actor / theme park performer who dominated the algorithm with his unique caricature of the Grinch. You've probably seen tons of reels where he's saying what's poppin' twin. Somebody's trying to hand him something that their mother made. He's like, yeah, but he's like, he doesn't know if he really likes it. I mean, his success stems from a lifetime of character study, which he began sharing on social media back in 2020. All of us remember, you know what I mean? In 2020, we were all stuck in the house. Social media, internet was really our outlets. Influenced by legends that he credits his approach to idols like Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, and Raven Simone. When it comes to the Grinch, Jim Carrey has been the standard. And I think they have not remade the live action Grinch just because of the standard that Jim Carrey set.
Facts.
This is the first time that I've seen somebody and his unique way that he brings the culture of Black essence into his caricature of the Grinch is perfect. You know what I mean? Like doing the Dougie, you know what I mean? All the slang that we use. I mean, it's impeccable what this kid is doing.
I haven't caught this one as of yet. That's interesting. Because like a lot of people just kind of push the Grinch character to the side just because Jim did it so well. Like you were saying before, you know, I mean, everybody's like, you know, it's just some like no one comedian will never touch the stage again in the red leather suit just because Eddie did that. Like he did that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So okay, I gotta check this guy out. See what he's really bringing to the table. Is he a comedian? He's not a comedian. He's just an actor. You said right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Actor / theme park performer. The beautiful lesson about what he does, and this is a great lesson to anybody who's wondering, you know, what should they bring into a leadership role other than their skill set and their knowledge. Rather than a simple imitation, he folds himself into the character to avoid stereotypes while maintaining the Grinch's lovable jerk persona. But I say that to say, if you're going to go into any role, you have to bring some form of yourself into it. If you're funny, you got to bring humor into what you do, right? If you're, you know what I mean? If you're very inquisitive, you have to bring that into what you do. If there's something unique into you, you have to make sure that that is present in what you do with respect to what you're doing, right? You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, hosting a funeral and you're trying to crack jokes. But, you know, just definitely tons of people always ask me, you know, what's the best way that, you know, I can go into a leadership role and be successful? Make sure you bring yourself into that role. Very important. But shout out to this young man doing amazing things. And listen, if there was ever a thought, I don't know who's going to do it. Maybe Netflix, since they're about to dominate everything, bringing back a new live Grinch.
Be time.
You know what I mean? Call that shit Wooville instead of Whoville.
Or something.
I'm here for it. Oh, man.
They might put a horror spin on it. Who knows?
Oh, man. All right. So next is a topic I think a lot of people tuning in are probably going to talk about, man. Stranger Things dominated the end of 2025, and the series finale definitely delivered in so many different forms. Before I start, because I see your face, what's going on, brother? Talk to me.
Listen, as a family here, there's not too many shows we all, you know, come together as a group and go, hey, we all have to watch this. You know what I'm saying? Stranger Things is one of those shows. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we see season 1, 2, 3, 4. We were there, right? Season 5 starts, boom. I put the word out. Hey, season 5 is out. First episode. Let's roll. We all sit down. 5 is starting. And everybody's kind of foggy. Like, wait a minute. Did we see the last episode of 4? You know what I'm saying? It's like people start. I'm like, what y'all saying? So now, you know, 3 minutes into the first episode, we got to pause it, do a little recap. Like, so, all right, where were you? Where did you last recall? What did you last recall?
Oh, no.
Some people seen the last, some didn't. So it's like, all right, we're going to reconvene. We're going to come back. Everybody get caught up. Boom, everybody finally gets caught up a week later. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, now we get into it. Episode 1, dope. 2, dope. We can run it through it. Yo, New Year's Eve, yo. It's Christmas, you know, it's season finale time. Like, all right, boom. Can't come together as a group no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing this or everybody's doing that. And then then Kennedy had a friend over. A friend was like, oh, I seen it, see it. Oh, it was super dope. So Kennedy's like, oh, can I watch it with her real quick? We like, watch it with her real quick. We like, what you? Do what you want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? So one falls off the tree to go watch the show on their own. I'm like, no biggie. It is what it is. And then the oldest is like, oh, she's watching it. I'm watching it too. So now, like, she started at 8. The other one started at 8:30. So now they're both watching it, 2 different rooms, and I'm still not involved. I'm like, oh, you know what?
Wow.
Y'all just became ops and y'all don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Once they was all done watching the show, they all came out like, wow, that was crazy. Exhilarating. I'm like, oh, yeah. No disrespect. Don't talk to me, bro. They're like, oh, what you mean? I'm like, yo, you're ops to me right now. They're like, how we ops? I thought you loved it. How we watched the whole series as a family. And then y'all get the bright idea to go, yo, I'm gonna watch a Dolo, the last one. Good luck, y'all. What kind of y'all didn't? Wow. You know what? So it's all good though. But listen, me and Jen, we watched it on our own. The very next day, we enjoyed it. You know, had some holes in it, but hey, whatever. Big budget, had shit to blow up. We're not mad at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But oh man, that was the family battle with that one. But all in all, hey. Pretty good season.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely glad to see Will finally coming to his own, man, after seasons of just being like, what the hell, bro? Like, you know what I mean? They need you, man. Nigga, like, step up.
Yeah.
11. Yo, man, like when you look at how they all grew up, like at first I was just like, yo, 11 looked like she been in the gym. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
You know what I mean? I know she had just, I know she had just had the baby and all of that. But I mean, there was those times where it was like a lull for the storyline, but I think overall, just, you know, seeing them go through the process, being in the Upside Down, the addition of the extra kids were hilarious. I think that definitely added to the storyline. And yo, man, there's a lot of talk about the way it ended. You know, 11 not really. Oh yeah, spoiler alert for anybody who did not watch the final episode. We're gonna like reveal some shit. So, you know, do what you gotta do. You know, there's rumors. No, it was revealed, I think, towards the end that 11 is still supposed to be alive. All of that shit.
I believe the story.
Then what was it? Mike looking back at all the young kids now being the future generation. That was a cool little conclusion there.
Yeah.
Getting the backstory on Vecna was really, really good because it was like, why? Like my man's been thugging it out this entire time. How the fuck is he scared of a cave? Like that shit wasn't landing with me.
I was hoping they explained that shit. I was like, if they don't explain why he can't walk in his cave at some point,
yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, man, when Joyce decapitated homeboy at the end, she wasn't playing. She said, "Fuck that, I'm making sure you dead."
I was like, damn, she needed Thorzak for this. Something sharper. Like she's going to work. But no, it was cool. That part did throw me for a loop because it's like they were fighting it on the outside and it was burning it, but the kids was inside the thing. So I was expecting like carnage on the inside, and it's just like, oh, we just inside and it's cool. I was like, all right, I'll roll.
Yeah.
We're here. We get it done.
Yeah, that didn't. Yeah. But yeah, man. Definitely. There's a lot of talks of potential spinoffs. This time being in like the 90s, but we'll see. I think you got to be careful with franchises like these. You know, let it simmer, let the beat build.
It's way too much money to ignore it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
they're going. Like, I would like for them to get new writers now because I think they have exhausted the story. I think the last episodes, they was kind of running out of shit. I definitely didn't need the last episode to be like fucking Titanic lengths as far as like 2.5 hours. I was like, this is a whole movie episode. Like, I'm like, what? You know what I mean? But it was like the graphics was good. They didn't like cheap out on that at all, you know. But story wise, it was kind of starting to drag a bit, you know what I mean? Even the end, like the whole, Valak Victoria speech was dope from your man. But I was just like, all right. I feel like they kind of buttoned everything up, but I was still waiting for something else to happen.
Yep.
But I didn't know what though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I guess that's how series end. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. But shout out to all the Stranger Things fanatics out there, man. Let us know how you felt about the finale, and what you think is gonna probably be coming as far as sequels or spin-offs. But the next show I want to talk about, or special I want to talk about, Dave Chappelle, man. This man doesn't stop, won't stop, probably will never stop, and we're glad and we're happy for it, because what he essentially has become is a comedian, but he is an activist without even wanting to be one. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like if Martin Luther King told jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's really at that level now where you don't just go to his show to laugh. You go to learn.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. Like his closer and everything. Yeah, it was a really good stand up. I liked it. I really did.
Yeah. He didn't mince any words per usual, right? Let's talk about how he talked about Charlie Kirk's death.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing. Tragic incident. Absolutely. But when he was saying, like not the incident or the media, but they was trying to compare him to Martin Luther King. It's
man.
The only thing they got in common was dying tragically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as, that's about it though, man. Everything else is nowhere near what Martin was, you know what I mean? But the way he broke it down and kind of dissected that, super dope. Super dope.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. He talks about Charlie Kirk, and listen, this is, Dave Chappelle's words. He talks about how Charlie Kirk was more based on debate and confrontational engagement, in contrast to Dr. King's message of peace and activism, are two totally different approaches towards their audience and their goal. He then talked about social media and virality. He jokes that if Dr. King behaved like an internet personality, he would have been saying things like, smash that like button and subscribe. Follow me for more content like this.
Yeah, when he changed his voice, I was like, nah, don't do that right now. But yeah, like for real, like I'm happy Martin had the time when he had it, because he couldn't exist in today's time. Like, you know what I mean? It just I don't know how it would work. I don't know how it would work. But that was a super good joke.
Man. I think he could. I mean, I just think he wouldn't have been as serious as he was. You know what I mean? Because during his time, I think what was happening with the civil rights movement required that type of focus and just firmness. Now, Dave Chappelle is literally doing the same thing, but from an angle where if I'm too serious, they're not going to listen to me. But if I can make them laugh, but give them the truth at the same time, they won't get enough of it. And even if they don't like it, they're going to talk about it and make people come watch what I said.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? But then the Bill Mayer joint, I didn't see that one coming.
Like, I like when he gives the behind the scenes version of things, because hey, we all see, the camera, it's on, the bright lights, go time. That's the only time we get to see it. But as a superstar and the megastar that he is now, like his behind the scenes movements is different. He knows people differently. He reacts with them differently. And when he's like, yeah, man, Bill Mayer, man, that guy. I was like, oh shit. I thought it was cool. And now I'm looking at it, but as soon as he said it, now I'm looking at Bill for, I'm like, yeah, it might be fuck that guy. Like, you know what I mean? But that won't come before look.
Yep. He definitely talked a lot about Diddy, you know what I'm saying, and giving his take on that. He talked about snitch energy. Definitely gave one of the best lessons that I learned a long time ago is what qualifies as a snitch, right? You have participated in some form of fashion in said activity, and now you are giving up information on someone else who was also involved in that same act, right? But if you were just a law-abiding citizen that happened to be in the same area and see some fucked up shit go down, and you decide to reveal information, that is not a snitch.
We just had a whole breakdown between what snitching versus T is with our middle child, because she couldn't tell the difference. So we had to break that down. Where it's like, yo, you come here and tell us everything about your sister like that. She said, that's not snitching, that's T. I was like, this is involuntary T that nobody else. He's like, if this T has repercussions or can cause repercussions, it is no longer T. This is not snitching, my bitch. And she's like, what's the difference? So we had to break that down for her. She's like, oh, now I get it. I was like, that was a fun 20 minutes. But guy Dave, his closers though. The way he closed the show, and I always like the fact that he kind of gives you a heads up, like, yo, this closer right here, this took me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But even the story that he gave as far as the heavyweight champion of the world and why he was, and the new guy that did it, and why everybody else wasn't doing it, I was like, he's really good at this thing when he has a microphone, you know what I mean? But shouts to Dave, man. It was a really good show. I didn't expect it to come out. I didn't know he had a new one pending, you know what I mean? But I was happy to see it. For sure.
Yeah, man. Definitely. All right, man. Anything else before we head over into FCP Sports Corner?
No. I think we covered it all with the whole Dave thing. It was really good.
All right. Before we get into the NFL, man, breaking news, man. Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks is on the move. Atlanta Hawks just traded him to the Washington Wizards for CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert. I'm pretty sure there's probably some other shit in there, but
CJ, man, he just be like, I'm good. He's like, I'm a good player. Like, we know, just not the good one we need. So we're gonna ship you again and see if you could be good somewhere else again. And we know you just got your house. That's cool. Do it again. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, fam. Like, I keep thinking I'm gonna be somewhere for a while, and boom.
Yeah, it was the Pelicans, the Wizards, now the Hawks. Shit, CJ, yeah, man. Yeah,
I feel bad for CJ. He don't be asking for no trade. He be loyal as it come, but the business just be treating him like shit. Yeah, man. It's like it's crazy because not you have value, but you don't have permanent value. You don't have staying value, right? Like, so he's a professional side chick right now. Like, it's like, we like you. We just don't want you to meet the parents. Like, I'm saying, what? We just. I thought we had a thing. Yeah, we did.
That's a fact.
But who's a better point guard? You're the basketball guy here. Trae Young or Ja Morant? Like, if you had to pick one of these people to start a team with, who would you pick?
That's tough, man. Because if we're talking pure raw talent, it's definitely Ja. But if you're talking about someone outside of health-wise that's going to be available and make the right decisions to make himself available, is going to be Trae Young. You know what I mean? So,
who would you pick to start your franchise, my brother? If it was one of these 2-point guards.
It would be Ja Morant.
Ja? Okay.
Yeah.
Because in my head, they both some knuckleheads that'll never give it a hump. Like, they're both extremely talented. You know what I'm saying? They both have the obvious skills. They got here, duh. But they got like an AI mentality without the AI work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and AI was a gift. He was different. You know what I'm saying? Where these niggas need practice, man. They need to show up. You know what I'm saying? They try to skip it and do the whole club thing, come straight to the game and say, no. AI was he's a 0.1% player. You know what I'm saying? What he did, nobody can really do. Y'all can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to do all that other little shit that Kobe was telling y'all about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go do that, then come back better. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're still relying on their pure skill, and it's gotten them this far. I just don't know if they are doing the mental part of the game that everybody else like shifts to as they get older into the tenure. You know what I mean? But we'll see where it goes, man.
Yeah, that's a totally different mentality. That's why it's like, mentality wise, I would go with Trae Young. You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking pure raw talent, definitely Ja Morant. And it's only because Ja Morant is taller. Right? You get Trae Young, Ja Morant size, then we're definitely going Trey Young 100%. All right, man. So we're gonna start off with NFL, man. One of the greatest to ever do it, the young boy Flash Garrett, set the single season NFL sack record with 23 sacks. I tell you, man, I thought for a second he wasn't gonna get it. This one came down to the wire.
And listen, because it did, I do have in my head that Joe Burrow kind of gave him one. I felt like he kind of,
think so?
you know, hey, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong, there was nowhere else for him to go.
Yeah.
You know, but he kind of curled up in the fetal position. I'm like, he can take you down. But hey, man, a sack's a sack, right? You know what I'm saying? Shots to Myles Garrett. And I saw something after he got his 23rd sack. I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw Jordan Brand offered him a deal to be an athlete. I don't know if that's real or not. You know, hey, if he got 23, he should be with 23. I was like,
yeah,
hey, that's a dope marketing strategy if it ain't one, because I don't know if they have any defensive players on their squad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it'll be a good reason for him to be up there. But yeah, shouts to him, man. And he is able to lead Strahan and what's his name?
Oh, TJ Watt.
TJ? Yeah, TJ Watt at 22.5. You know what I'm saying? He's able to lead them in the dust. Say, hey, man, you had a both top twos out here, man. But me, I'm 2-3, man. I'm out of here. But yeah, shouts to him. And speaking of the Browns, happy they let that go, man. That head coach, he was pissing in Shadur's cornflakes for 7 months. You know what I'm saying? But they got him up out of here. Hopefully, they'll get some better overall leadership around Shador. You know what I'm saying? Someone that actually wants to lead him to a better place. You know what I'm saying? But I started losing a lot of hope in that man when he was pulling them out of red zone packages. I'm like, you're my man. You're my man. Like, he says, nah, we're going to do some Wildcat. You ain't do that shit on season. Like, why are we doing that right now? Yeah. You know, but yeah, man, hopefully this is a step up for them, the Browns, see where they go from here. But you got a lot of work to do, and it just starts today after you get a coach. So.
Yeah, man. And then they got to look at, what do you do with Dylan Gabriel? You know what I'm saying? Is Deshaun Watson still somewhere in the future?
I'm like, are they planning on putting him back on the roster? Like, I think he's been healthy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so that franchise has a lot to figure out. You are not lying. So I pray for whoever comes in there, man. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what exactly they do. And one other, I mean, there's been plenty of things that I noticed to end the season, but one of the, I want to say, dark horses out there, Tyler Shook out in New Orleans on the Saints. Low key, he was cooking the last 4 to 5 games of the NFL season. Like, this kid, he's not afraid. He's not afraid to run, not afraid to take contact, and he's got an arm on him. You know what I'm saying? He's got an arm on him. So it's going to be interesting to see if they fully invest in building around this kid, because if the Saints don't pick him up, I can definitely see him, probably being a number 2 somewhere. Yeah. But Tyler Shook definitely showed me something towards the end of the season.
Yeah, for sure. I think his only hurdle was that he was a little bit injury prone in college. You know what I'm saying? So teams are kind of scared to kind of, invest fully into him because of that. But you never know. Everybody gets hurt every week. So you never know who's going to get hurt, when of them is going to get called. But outside of that, but he showed a lot of positivity towards the end of the season. Same with the Atlanta Falcons. Like, them as a team, as a unit, showed a lot of resolve. And they do that a lot. As soon as they're eliminated from the playoffs, they turn that shit all the way up. Like, it's like, we out? That's it. We ain't letting nobody get in on our backs. It's like, all right. It's like, all right, yo. It's like, we lost the fight, but if you want to spin the block, we can spin the block. Like, you know what I mean? They do that with everybody once they're eliminated. But yeah, man. But man, playoffs this weekend, baby. It's time. We here. We've been waiting.
Man.
Once that ball drop and the winner go, it's time for Josh Allen to fuck up again. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm saying right now, if he don't get it this year,
man,
with all his opts out, hey, it's a wrap for that boy. You can stick a fork in him.
Yeah.
If he let Trevor and them boys get him up out of there, I'm gonna be like, nigga, you ain't want it. You ain't want it.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to my boy Aiden, man. His major son. He is a big Josh Allen fan. Big Josh Allen fan. And he happens to be a big Jalen Hurts hater. So when the Bills lost to the Eagles, I didn't say anything to him. I didn't say anything to him.
Twist the knife.
I didn't say anything to him because I'm like, you know what? It's been a weird season. And think about it. Josh Allen has always had a great season and then fucked up in the playoffs. So maybe this is the reverse. Maybe fucked up season to have a great playoffs. Who knows, right? But they get the Jaguars on Sunday, who are streaking right now. Jaguars are looking like. Remember when oh man, remember when what's his name? Jalen, the cornerback. That's
Ramsey.
Ramsey, yeah. Remember when he was on there and they had that run with the defense?
Yep.
When he was on the Jags, this is reminding me of that season when they would just run in the table. If the Jaguars can put it together, the amount of offense that they bring to the table, and then you got the quarterback finally coming into his own. Yeah, this is a scary fucking team for the Bills to face in the wild.
Mid-season, they was like, "Yeah, this Trevor might be a bust after all." Like, you know, they was ready to throw the bus under. I'm like, "Damn, bro." He said his number one Heisman pick just went down. Like, some time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Travis had to take a seat. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a scary game for Buffalo. I wish them the best. Only thing that might be saving them. Is it a home game for Buffalo? Yeah, right.
Jags. I think the Jags.
I was about to say at least they got to play in the cold. They're a warm team. You know, you might have an advantage on them, but they playing in Duval. Oh man, it's gonna be loud out there, boy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Panthers. First division championship since the Cam Newton days.
They limped in, but yeah, I give it to them. They fell back. What chance? I was like, we'll take it.
Listen, Bryce Young, man. Shout out to that young boy, because what he went through in that first season, it would have threw most people off their rocker, boy.
That's a fact.
So shout out to him. But they get a nice gift. They get the Rams.
Stafford ain't nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puka is catching everything. You know what I'm saying? The defense is looking sharp. Ramsey's over there now. So no, he's not. Where's Ramsey now? Is he with it?
He's the Steelers.
There we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't even get me started on that Steelers Ravens. Yo, Alabama and Baltimore losing in the same calendar week, bro. I was ready to blow something up. Let me tell you. I was like, yo, 38-3. I was sick. Because I thought to myself, I think Alabama will do it. You know, I know they're the number one squad, but it's the time when they do it. Hey man, Nick ain't there, bro. They ain't the same.
Indiana's there.
Nick is not there, bro. But but that Ravens game, it was so back and forth. Fourth quarter was dope. Lamar doing spectacular fourth quarter shit.
Yeah,
I mean, stay out there catching Waddle, tight end, grabbing shit out the air. I was like, yo, this is amazing. This is how you get into the playoffs. I was like, all he gotta do is a 4 more. He's good. I was saying that all game. As soon as he missed that shot, where the fuck is Tucker? I was like, what are you doing all season? Was it that bad? He got a couple of hand jobs. Was it that bad? Did he hurt anybody? Could we not settle this out of court? Like, he's only the most prolific kicker of all time, bro. He's won games for us. Can we just turn a blind eye to his off-season antics? Like, I'm just like, there was nobody. I don't think anyone filed charges. They didn't Deshaun Watson him, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it wasn't 25 chicks showing up. It's like one bad review. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, come on, man. But yeah, I don't know. I was just like, Finkel misses. That's all I kept saying in my head. I was sick. I was so, and Jen's a Steelers fan, so we're watching the game. And and hey, fourth quarter got ups and downs, but it's like we up now. We're like, yeah, what now? She was flipping. She goes, yeah, what's up now? I'm like, damn, she right. Yeah, we down. And I was ready to talk that. I was ready to talk that shit into the game. And that nigga, he just missed it. He wasn't even close. And from the gate, it was just. I was like, oh, he's not even. It's not even coming up short. It's just.
Yeah. I applaud Lamar. Lamar wants to win more than anybody out there, but when it doesn't happen, he's got some of the best composure in the world. Like he has the same face when he sees it goes up, and when it misses, he has the same face when he goes out and he congratulates the other team. Lamar got to get one, man. Just off the strength of his professionalism, his talent, what he brought to the league. Having his mom negotiate his contract, like his unique presence in the NFL, he's got to get one. And it's just sad because I was really excited to see him and Josh in a playoffs one year without the Mahomes factor and see really what'll happen.
And bro, this was the year where Harbaugh finally clicked in his head. It's like, yo, we got Derrick Henry. Yeah, nigga. Use him, nigga. Just give you 5.2 a carry, nigga. Use him. Like, and I'm like, yo, this is the year he finally clicks. Like, yo, keep giving Derrick the ball. Hey, third and some yards. Yo, let Lamar do some spectacular shit. He'll do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't get the chance to do it. I'm still sick about that shit.
Yeah, man.
Then they fired your man. I was like, he had to go. He had to go. I was like, fuck him. He had to go. I'm sorry. Somebody got to pay for this shit. If the kicker still got a job, somebody's got to go.
Real talk.
Sick.
But man. So you got Rams, Panthers, Bears, Packers should be interesting.
That's gonna be good. I'm about to talk some shit to B-Dot.
Man, Caleb's having a tremendous season. 49ers and Eagles should be. I got a feeling 49ers and Eagles is going to disappoint. Every time I see the Eagles go up against a high-performing team, it's a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
But I'll be happy to be wrong.
Yeah. Drake made the Chargers.
Yes.
Fucking Steelers gonna play the Texans. But Texas is hot right now too, though. So
that's gonna be a defensive game.
I don't know. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes.
That's gonna be a defensive showdown. You got Will Anderson and the boys. You know what I'm saying, up against the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, man, he gonna be on skates. He is gonna be on that defense is gonna try and put him through the dirt. That's for sure. So I hope they get DK back in time because them boys is coming.
Listen, I don't even know how he's getting a welcome to the locker room. It's like, nigga, we damn near make it because you want to fuck around. Yeah, we limping in here as it is because you was fucking around. You know what I mean? So let's see how that go. I did see a funny tidbit earlier in the week though, with all the streaming stuff that we was talking about earlier in today's show. I saw somebody say if you wanted to watch all the wild card games this weekend, it'd be like a total of $90 as far as the way they have it spread out between Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus, ESPN. Like if you're not subscribed to these people, you can't see the game. I'm like, whatever happened to Channel 4? Like, no more NBC for these, Channel 2 for these, CBS for these. Like they just, I'm like, the Shield is just selling itself everywhere. They're just pouring themselves out. It's like, and they're like, yes. If you build it, they will come with the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to Sunday Ticket. Yeah.
That's for sure. All right, my brother. Last thing on the NFL, man. Of course, with the Giants winning, the Raiders have officially acquired the number 1 pick. Shout out to my homeboy Yusuf. I know he's a big Raiders fan, so I know he's happy about this. But y'all keep getting high picks and nothing materializes. So
I mean, listen, they need a quarterback. One just won the Heisman. He's got the number 1 team in the country. They win this college playoff in the chip. It'd be stupid not to go with them. You know what I mean? Just to see what happens. But and we just fired the coach. So They got your boy out of there quick.
Yep.
They gave him Aaron Pierce time schedules. I was like, damn. All right.
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't expect that to happen to Pete, man. Like, look what you gave him. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. They got Pete. They got Pete though. They said, "How old is nigga? They get this out of here." It's like, they checked his birth certificate. They said he retired 20 years ago mentally. He's out of here.
Yes, sir.
Especially with Sean McVay's in the world. Yeah, they let him go. Yeah.
All right, my brother. Anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Happy New Year, man. Happy to be back doing this with you. It's Wednesday, brother. That's all I got today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody checking in from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, IG. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tanya, only Mrs. Lee, SKL, and A-Dub hanging with us the entire time. We appreciate you. Yo, man, we are FCP, man. Every Wednesday at night, we are here. Happy New Year. We hope the New Year is treating you right. As we always love to say to end this show, man, make sure you are loving yours. You got one life, man. Live it to the fullest. You got that outfit, wear it now. You got them sneakers you want to wear it now. Ladies, you got the shoes you want to wear it now. Tomorrow is not promised, man. Love yours. We love y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace.